one restream because I wasn't even thinking. I was not even thinking. Okay, it says we're live. There. That's cool and all, but what I want to do, what I really, really want to do is go live. Let me edit this video. While I change the thumbnail. And when I change the thumbnail, things will be great. Da 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 da. Save. Hey, Sketch. Yeah, Sketch is going on. I had to look at that again. Okay, just turn some things off. Turn some things on. And yeah, things should be good. How you doing? Yeah, interact with the chat. Just pop out the chat. There you go. If this dies, if this crashes on me, I'm gonna. It's probably gonna crash. Of course it crashes. Of course it crashed. Another day. Welcome to paradise. Yeah, understood. I get it. The crash isn't the game's fault. I think it's because of my hard drive. I installed the game on a terabyte drive. Yeah, I plugged into a terabyte drive that looks like it has some connection issues. It should work. It shouldn't. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, another day in paradise. I see. Why isn't Steam opening? Maybe it's a task manager issue. Yeah, I tried to be social on Monday, and it didn't. Well, it kind of turned out as planned because it kind of turned out as planned because the initial try didn't turn out as planned. If you know what I mean. Let's see. Yeah, why isn't this thing working? Do I have to? Steam is being so wonked right now. And now people are joining in through TikTok. Well, not really. It's not a lot. It's gonna take a while. Oh, is it working? No. Dude, why is it's my fault. Technology is my fault. I apologize. I solemnly apologize for all technology screwing up. I do my best. But yeah, I was decided to go to a bar the other day because I was like, you know what? I've been like cooped up in my room for way too long. And it's about time for me to wait, hold up. I wonder if this is gonna wear anything. Cool. Unplug, replug. I probably didn't have to unplug that. Yeah, so I decided to go outside and go to a bar because it was a trivia night at a local bar, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should be more sociable than I actually am. And one thing that I absolutely hate about like events in my area, nobody single goes there. What I mean by single, I mean by like nobody goes by themselves to just events around their area. They always bring friends, and it's kind of hard to talk to people when they already have their own specific friend group. So that trivia night was so weird, right? And the I only stayed for one round, and that one round, what the heck? Steam needs 250 megabytes. Oh my gosh, why can't anything work? Sorry. So there was several rounds, but I only stayed for the one round, and that one round was about American Civil War. Golden Marble is riding off on you. Nah. I'm not going to any bars anymore. That's for sure. After Monday night, right? Nothing crazy happened, but I'm not going to bars. I just don't. Anyway, there was a trivia night, and they were talking about the American Civil War. And one thing, have you, mind you, everybody in that bar doing trivia night was white. And what I found was what was funny is that they got every question right about the American Civil War except for the amount of slaves that were free. that were freed post Civil War, and I thought that was hilarious. I didn't know. They're like, how many presidents have been assassinated? What was the bloodiest battle in the Civil War? Which president was the first to ever appear on colored television? And when it came to the slaves, they were like, yeah, I don't know. But to their credit, they did get the year America officially apologized on the Plessy versus Ferguson case. So to their credit, they got that one right. Well, half of them got that right. I remember. And I was like, you know what? I'll give y'all some slack. I get it. I get it. I get it. But when I realized that I was not really talking to anybody, I just bought like a can of beer, and I just like went my merry own way. And then I was like, man, that was a terrible outing. I could not talk to no. I didn't even talk to a single person. So let me see if I can upload. Dude, why can't I do Steam? So anyway, So I drove downtown in my area, like a more local place, walking along the strip, right? And you could hear the Charlie Brown music playing in the background, like sad, me just walking alone, not really understanding what to do with my time because I blew my chance of being a sociable human being. But I found another bar that I honestly didn't know that was there if I wasn't trying to. I didn't know it was there. That bar was there. Honest, that brewery was there, right? So I just walked in, and I talked to the bartender, the brewery, the tender, the guy behind the counter, right? And I was like, "Yo, what's going on here? How long have y'all been here?" And he was like, "Yeah, we've been here for a couple of years. What can I get you?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't really drink. What do you recommend?" And then he just looked at me, then and he said, "Can I see your ID?" And I was like, "Oh wow, man." Probably thought I was a cop. Man. And yeah, I gave him my ID, right? And he just showed me the rounds. It's like showing like all the light beers that he would hit the starter beers. So he just put out the shot glasses, put some of the light beers in the glasses, and he gave it to me. And he was like, "Yo, getting ID'd after that's crazy." Yeah, yeah. So he put some shot glasses, some light beers in the shot glasses, and he was telling me about some of their stuff. and beer doesn't taste bad. I can tolerate it. I like it, right? And I was like, you know what? I'll. He was like, yo, so how much do you want? And he was like, what, like, which one do you want to go with, right? And I was like, I don't know, just give me the latest one because the latest one like just tasted sweet. It was good. It was light. It was good. And then he was like, he pulled out like a pint and he filled it to the brim. And he was like, all right, here you go. And I was like, I gotta drink all of this. I was like, yeesh. I'm like, I was about to be like, yo, can I get this in a kid size? Can I get like, can I can I get like can I get a pie? But can I get like something like half a pie? I don't know. You know what I mean? But I just stuck it out and I was just like just sipping at it like all alone on the counter. And one thing about the brewery downtown, like we're next to a college, right? Like a missionary college, right? And sorry, I'm still trying to figure out why Steam isn't opening. We're next to a missionary college, right? And there was like three groups of people playing D&D, right? And I was just like looking over there. I was looking around, and I wasn't really interacting with them because I'm not the type of guy to interrupt people when they're doing their social gathering stuff. You know what I mean? And the bartender was like, "Yo, just talk to any of these guys, dude. Like, let me introduce you real quick." So he introduced me to one of the main guys playing D&D because he was like the assistant manager, and we I introduced myself. They introduced themselves, and I was just not. I just could not play D&D because I was just a spectator in their game, and I'm not gonna call it boring, but I'm like, yeah, when you're not really doing anything in D&D, it's a very slow game. I can get why people like want to turn it into a podcast, like the Critical Role guys, but D&D is like you have to talk to somebody because it gets slow. It gets really slow, and I was just like listening to them. I was just trying to be like a good like have good company, like taking wasn't my sort of thing when I tried it either. Yeah. So I was like trying to be a good company. I try to like take a couple swigs of the beer, but I think after I finished my first pint, I was starting to get a little wobbly. Finally, Steam is updating. Yo, why did that take so long? Cool. I was starting to get a little bit of wobbly, right? And the first thing I noticed is first thing that came to my mind was my friend Matt. He was saying like, "Yo, if you start feeling wobbly, that just means you're dehydrated." So I went to the bartender and I was like, "Yo, can I just get a cup of water?" I wasn't even worried. Usually, if I was thinking, I would be like, "Oh man, I hope this water doesn't cost any money," right? But she was like, "Yo, yeah, okay. Here's There were two bartenders. One was a guy, one was a girl." And the girl was like, "Yeah, here's a cup, here's a pint of water," and that whole thing, that whole pint of water, like half of it was gone before I was able to like make my way back to the table, and it was automatically gone like 10 seconds after me sitting down, and I still wasn't feeling like I could stand on my own 2 feet. I was feeling a little bit better, but I was not all there, you know. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait out this D&D campaign, at least right now, because I think I can tough it out. So I was just like sitting around, being a good being good company, and that's when I don't know what happened, but like my head started pounding or something like that. I couldn't think straight, and I was like, you know what? It's about time for me to get out of here. So out of nowhere, I was like, "All right, guys, it's been great." I was like, "It's been great talking to y'all. I gotta get out of there." So and I needed to like use the bathroom like real bad. So I was like, yo, I gotta find the restroom to piss. But when I made my way to the restroom, I was like, oh wait, probably shouldn't piss because that would make me more dehydrated down the line. So I was like, you know what? Never mind. And then I just went straight out the door. And I was like, but the thing is, I still had to drive to get home. Finally, I had to drive to get home. So I just talked to my friend a little bit on the phone. No new game. Shoot. How long were you even there? I don't even know, dude. Probably like 30 minutes. Felt like an hour, but in reality, probably 30 minutes. In and out. I had no business being there. And then, like, the day after that, I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't even need to go out. Maybe I just need to, like, sell my comics again. That's the social interaction I need. Instead of trying to, like, make friends with people, I think I'll just try to sell my books and have people talk to me when they're interested in what I have to do. But yeah, cons are a good way to like make friends, but I hate conventions. But no, conventions are fine. Okay, let's see what's going on. Yo, Oda, where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always dependent on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened up Marble. Maybe that's why Mama got a loyal customer. Loyal customers or something.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so...
Nihiling? That's cool. That's gross.
I got here just before you did. Look, I was really worried about her.
I mean... Nihiling? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna make it a big deal out of it. But the first thing that came to mind was like tweeting. But when you send someone a DM, I don't. I guess.
She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Whatever. Oh yeah, I also drank YouTube for YouTube again. Okay, cool. Also, I had a can from like the original bar. It tastes good. Holy crap! I like how beers taste like have flavor. I noticed that like a while ago beers just didn't have flavor. Like guys just drink it so they don't have to think anymore. But I'm like, I like to enjoy the things that I consume, you know?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
I mean, I get it, because before I used to like just drink black coffee, and now I'm like, you know what? I'll put milk in my coffee. I don't care. What was that thing
This
about?
actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing.
That thing. Oh, I had to check on
That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? But before I tell you, who's...
Whoa.
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
What? What the heck? Man. I miss when we were all ASAT fans. What the heck, dude? Dude, come on. We were all ASET fans together. I feel like my first timeline of playing this game was the best timeline of everybody being likable, or as much people being as much like all the key players being as likable as possible. And like every other timeline, everybody just ends up being a jerk. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head's killing me. My memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. I shut up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over to the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds to realize it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
Yeah, this is the worst timeline. As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Hold on, I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. Chair stream. No more. Why are there more people in the chat, in the TikTok chat when I'm away and not when I'm here? That's crazy. Anyway, why'd you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Is there a timeline where Mama's the killer? Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back.
Yeah, he's still a kid.
All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
Used to watching chair streams like XQC.
What were you doing during all this?
For real.
My power was shut down due to the stun gun.
You watch XQC?
I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Second question. You understand XQC?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Third question. I used to watch it. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's all that.
Date, the boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iva.
Aw, man. Can she ever get a break?
Iris.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
No, it can't be Oda.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Moma ran out to Marble. does not apparently. Yeah.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes at the fastest.
Please, please let me make it in time. That sick bastard.
What the heck? A guy in a guy in a bear costume, a wolf costume. What's going on?
Tessa! Hold
Okay.
on! I'll save you!
Ota.
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
I still think it's Oda. Took you a while to notice it. Yeah. Kept my foot on the gas this whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to my core. How much time has passed? The feeling of time itself has disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed.
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Huh.
No!
Dang. Hmm.
No!
Huh. That's not the best outcome. Oh well. Why a polar bear? It's Ota.
Ota.
So I guess what happened?
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you.
Yeah, I guess he. Okay, here are things that are running in my head. Either.
It's rare to see you down like
Well,
this.
Tessa couldn't kill herself. If the footage is real, there is still a killer, and he got both of them. He killed Tesla live, and then he just put Oda's body in the bag. Oda's body in the the bear suit and killed Oda. I don't know where Tessa is. Right? Or Oda killed Tessa, then killed himself. Because you don't see the bear and Oda in the same shot, right? And you did not hear any, like, signs of struggling.
But it's understandable.
So it's either there's a killer separate from them, or Oda did it and killed himself as a result, and killed himself to cover his tracks.
You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble.
But that still doesn't answer for the initial murder and the secondary murder. Well, that interrogation, a lot did happen there. Nothing good. Yeah. I mean, I guess we did say, like, somebody, Oda, what's her face? ASAT size can do all that. So Oda could do it, all of that by himself. We just don't know how the first murder happened, but you know.
And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right?
Secrets kill, you know?
Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide.
Okay, that's not it then. If they said that it's it, then it's absolutely not it. Shoot, I guess that's too obvious.
Ota had a selfish love for Iris.
Okay, that's out of the question.
He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too.
Alright.
But Iris refused. So
Alright,
Ota
shut up.
decided that he and Iris should be together.
Shut up. You know what? Once it comes out of your mouth, it sounds dumb. So that's not... It sounds cool when I say it. When it's coming out of her mouth, it sounds stupid. So it must have not happened. So it has to be another
That's
one.
ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person. The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions. Like killing Iris.
Such as?
Oda has no...
Maybe he was thinking
Whatever.
like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Wow, check it out. She's still animated in the reflection. That's cool.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend.
Or maybe it's like rendered 2 times. That's probably what's going on.
Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Oda had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
Oda's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
They weren't on the screen at the same time. What are you talking about?
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
I mean, the ice cutting machine is more of like a timed death thing, you know?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss about what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice-cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
This is not the same guy. I mean, I get that she doesn't know who Oda is, but...
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Kill yourself, did what?
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he
Yeah.
didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene. That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side.
Why is Iris...
He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy.
Why is Iris marked for death?
The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
Let's just shove him to the side. He was just collateral.
What connects these 3?
That sucks. You have all these three beautiful women, and then Oda's right there. Let's just like scooch him to the side, scooch him to the side.
Connections.
Man, that sucks. Set to the side even in death.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
No respect. Can't catch a break.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. That is a good starting point.
Okay, I know none of these matter. Oda's mother, Miyomi. Iris' mother, okay.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemna's Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
Renju and Shoko's daughter, Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota, too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
But not impossible.
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras. But there's no connection to Iris.
Now, he doesn't know.
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
No way.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me.
I know Renju and Shoko. And I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too.
Man, I like how he's so on his job that I'm like, could I have been the killer?
I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
That's
I
admirable.
thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
He locked in right now, yeah. Get it? Would you... can I even trust myself?
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Dang. Could have been Falco.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
It was Mama. Or Oda's dad. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. Air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk to my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Iris and Oda's blood. Is that Oda's blood? It do be Oda's blood. Iris and Oda's were sliced in two by this cutting machine. Iris and Oda.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Thank you for showing that again.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Ugh, what a terrible morning.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Can we check, can we also check the accounts when they were made? The IP, like, when they were made? Yeah, why show that again, man? Yeah. I mean, if it was live stream where? From this IP address, but who made that account? I don't know. You know? Unless he used a VPN. I mean, I guess he could have used it a VPN for all of that.
This forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
A hook crane's over hanging from the ceiling. The cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. The wooden box on the shelf is empty.
No, nothing so far.
Useless.
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Useless. Let's get out of here. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. Couldn't find any clues.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it. I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras. The same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Oh, okay, so coincidence?
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Man, they are,
just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
They are, getting their mileage out of these footage.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
A nice cutting machine. Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris, jumping at that criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Oda ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put on inside the costume, then finally cut open by the cutting
why?
machine.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown. Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Yo, CSI. Let me know if you find anything. I left them. I let them know when I left the. Then I left the warehouse. They didn't record that. That's funny. That was in parentheses. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pooter. What's he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Finally, someone talks to me about something.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Dude, why are you still wearing that in public?
So, I decided to meet you here.
All right. Let's hear it.
It's like...
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
I'm like, you're not at work. You don't have to wear that.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes. Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer. Although, it's more accurate to say, killers.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice. One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Huh.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay, that makes... Okay, who was the murder psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust. It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone. It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Murder.
What was it?
murder.
Of course.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Makes
It's
sense.
slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That,
Because it was
I don't
me.
know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
Nah, but it can't be me because I have dopamine. I feel pleasure or excitement every time someone says there's porno mags on the ground.
Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
if I did, I would tell you.
So about Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Huh. Crazy.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were two Cyclops killers.
So was it Falco?
And one of them was the former
No,
chairman of the
Falco was
Kumakuras,
wanted.
Rohan Kumakura.
By the Kurakuras, I think. So it can't be him.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
Yeah, he was like, this fetish is crazy. I can't live no more. And then he killed himself.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
They got him by tax evasion.
Fuchu prison?
You can kill as many people as you want, but you cannot run away from your taxes. That fetish is pretty crazy, yeah.
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Oh, hey, I was right. That's crazy.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars.
I want that guy to be in jail because of tax evasion, because that would be so funny. That would be very funny.
Neither of them had the opportunity.
Oh yeah, let's consult the mother about her dead son. And maybe have a heavy rain moment. A heavy rain, yeah, your son is dead. Starts making out. The place was silent. I was so quiet, I felt that I could hear the floating of dust. I stepped inside and thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It's Mayumi. I was watching a decaying old tree clinging pathetically to this earth. Nah. David Cage luckily didn't write this. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry your son is dead. Starts making out. How do you want to talk about it? Sorry to interrupt. About Oda.
This is your fault.
Man, yep, this is not made by David Cage.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris.
Is there a reason why she looks like a Pokemon character? Who's the character designer? Did they create any Pokemon game? Did they design any, like, of the recent Pokemon games? She just looks like a pedestrian from the that can be in Pokemon. Like the recent Pokemon games. I'm not the only one who thinks this, aren't I?
My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
And and Ota's dad is still nowhere to be found. What the heck?
Did you not hear me? I said leave!
To be fair, Oda looks like a Pokemon trainer. Yeah.
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
A sitting cushion. Mayumi's crying. A low table. Disposable chopsticks. A beer ad on the wall. Menus written on paper. A swinging door. The counter. The table. A stool. I can see the kitchen area past the corner. Past the counter. Oh wait, there's something else. Oh wait, some slippers. I can't look at the slippers. A kid's chair. Ooh, that's neat. Condiments. Ooh, condiments are placed on the table. Oh, this calendar. It's November, but the calendar says January. Looking closely at it, the year is wrong. This is old. Man, that is old. Nothing but a window. A lucky cat statue. Alright, I think I looked at everything. Date's residence. Sad. Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. About the warehouse. About Oda. About Iris. I guess
Mizuki must know.
Are you gonna say it's my fault
about
too?
Iris and Ota?
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet.
Oh yeah, she is kind of like a pop idol.
Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Oh man.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
And Date just like edges closer to the to the door. He's like, "Oh wow, her parents, her best friends. Man, look at the time. Oh wow, that's crazy." It's like, you want me to get some? Yeah, I'll be right back.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you?
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so, but I can't stay on her side.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a while, but she didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Mizuki, summary. Summarize for me, Mizuki. And imagine if the caretaker was murdered. Yeah, was the murderer real? When I visit the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up.
She still needed constant attention when she was alive. Wow, those feet kind of look not. I don't think her ankles are supposed to bend like that. Sketch. I'm not a human anatomy expert, but I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I don't think her ankles are supposed to bend that way. But game got pretty dark real fast. Yeah. Anyway, can you think of any information?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
Her ankle is broken.
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. By coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
About Iris.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
Is this the David Cage moment?
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up...
This girl was a problem child since she was born.
I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Hey, she was gonna figure it out. I'm sure she was gonna figure it out. Summarize for me.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, so it's with Hitomi that we're gonna have
Thinking about her.
the David Cage moment.
Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
That's not fun. That's not cool.
I will. Trust me.
Nice. So the killer is either Mama or probably Mama.
Are you okay, honey?
There's still the goons
About last night.
that we haven't considered.
Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well,
Clearly Mama,
let's see.
yeah.
I do have, I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Information about the incident.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night.
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
That was Oda related to the Kumakuras.
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's about Soshijima and the Kashima in the district, whatever. Kabusaki. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, sold the land to the district for 30 billion. Yeah. Sold it, value went down. Bought it, value went down. Oh wait, sold it, value went down, and then bought it. So now he owes everything. He would end up with About so in the Kawasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki.
About so in the Kabasaki district.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
Have I?
So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
Cool.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off-limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Dang, it's always the politicians.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for $1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
Dang, It's always the politicians.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
What about the Kumakuras?
What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Yeah, okay.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more.
Isn't every politician involved in shady business? Hey, it's all about who you know, and all they know, all the people they know are in shady business.
That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Thank you,
Shoots
Mama.
Mama.
I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
You know
Oh,
too much.
Sorry, I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
It's time to get out of here. Ibis headquarters. I returned to the boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
What can you tell me about number 89? Oh, that's a lot. Alright, what is his real name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What? Are you telling me he's really not from Djibouti?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection.
89's connection to, Shoko.
Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
What about number 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Who is number 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police.
Let's talk to number 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if she's telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us. If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
We're gonna sync with 89. After cutting through some red tape, 89 was brought to HQ. He was considerable time. It took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, Boss never showed up. Yo, was Boss dead? Why are we talking?
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Say the name. Say it.
Burkina Faso.
Aw, man.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
Man. So I guess he has a different joke every timeline. I guess he's a big fan of Africa.
I don't have time for your jokes.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
You know Shoko Adami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Well, there's that. When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Who said sociopaths had no sense of humor?
Alright, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
Oh snap, they gotta animate this?
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born.
Dang.
He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Whoa, it's the intro song.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? thinking about it gets me excited.
Dang, why is there always a murder or killing at the fishery?
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police.
Wait, let me see. Okay, I was doing something else. So basically what happened, recapping because I just missed all that part. He basically said the system that he's in is in a revolving door. So once he gets in, he'll be basically a Batman situation where everybody who goes in, they're gonna be right out. So he's like, I'm gonna put justice in my own hands.
People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one.
This is also like an interesting thing, where a good story, because I know this type of narrative has always been used of saying like the good guys can't kill bad guys because once you start killing, you'll don't know when to stop, and I'm like, that's why you kind of need a moral system outside of contemporary society. You need a moral system based off of something external. Like not even outside of humanity, outside of society, like something that is immaterial. You know what I mean? That's why we Christianity, I would say religion in general, but I'm Christian, right? So the Purge. I don't know what you mean by that, but that's why you need something outside of society, something outside of something that's man-made, to base your beliefs and moral beliefs in, because this kind of story is very compelling to a person, to an atheist, to somebody that does not believe in anything extrinsic, you know what I mean? Who doesn't even believe in anything greater than what arbitrary morals that hold up society. You know what I mean? I mean, they also said that he was a sociopath, but that's probably that can also be something fabricated by Pewter or by the author to say, yeah, he was just born bad.
He became an assassin, a lone gunman, no agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner, but it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no.
But it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco, named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though. He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life. Not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another.
Man, there's a lot
It
of...
didn't take long to destroy his heart completely.
Man, that's a lot of stuff happening outside of outside of the marble. You know what I mean? How many things have happened outside the marble, like, in this game so far? Come on. That whole strip is a bad omen.
Time passed, and a few years back,
I think they just...
Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit,
they need to, like, shut that...
fatal mistake.
They just need to shut that strip down. I don't know. Something about that strip, it just attracts, like, a whole bunch of crime. I don't know.
He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him.
Okay, that's a different story, interestingly enough. Because Latori, she remembered it as he ran to her, kissed her, and then she ran with him. She ran away with him.
He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter.
She most likely...
She was a teacher at some school.
She most likely lied. Oh, okay. Woman moment.
It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart.
At least about some details, yeah.
Falco started to become himself again. His former self.
Oh my gosh. I'm like, remember back in the olden times, it took the testimony of 2 women to equal the testimony of a man? Olden times.
He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
That's what that's reminding me of.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major.
The final score.
This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
What a coincidence.
Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
And then? Silence. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? For some reason, he didn't open his mouth again. Oh, is he gonna die now? Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
Ah, man. Okay, cool. You're cool. You mentioned a detective?
You mentioned it.
And it's like, let me free, buddy.
Why did you stop? What's the connection between that and Shoko? Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Man.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Oh, wow. Time to sink. Awesome.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah.
6 minutes is pretty...
6 minutes.
6 minutes is pretty soon.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Six minutes is pretty soon to me. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Oh, hey.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
And stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
Hey, from the tutorial.
Definitely is.
Number 89. What were you up to?
You know, shooting the woman. Shooting the woman in the shoulder.
What?
In the shoulder.
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Mental lock 1. I would just be so random for no reason. Yeah, mental lock 2. Mental lock 3. Mental lock 4. Force. Well, no going back now.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Hiding the past, covered in a green membrane. I can't even close. I can't get close. Can't even close. Okay, so it's one way. Awesome. winter iris or the pot. I remember them talking about the pot, but I can't touch the pot, so I'll go to the winter iris.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Let's smell it.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Okay, that should help. For future preferences.
A winter iris.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
Oh. Oh.
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
We got one thing
A
reacting.
phone. Should I pick it up?
Let's go! Well, I don't need to use the timey. No, I don't want to use the timey. Oh well.
What the? I fainted.
Ignore.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Go check it. It's the green goo.
I guess it worked?
Lost a minute though. Well, that's fine.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Jump in.
Jump in, you say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listen to you.
It's part of your function. Oh, it's part of the wine.
There is some a book.
Is the book even green?
A book.
Tear.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Well, that did nothing. Oh, there's a picture. I didn't see the picture.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Fill out? What is that supposed to mean? I feel like I should go to the negative timey. Remove. Of course.
It isn't coming up. It must be integrated into the wall.
Like you to me.
No.
Like me and Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either.
I had a feeling.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Quite.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example?
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
Wild.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Pick it up.
All right. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness.
Alright, I guess I won't do anything with it.
You have 3 minutes, Dante.
Okay, well, whatever.
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
I'm gonna have to redo this.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Less than 1 minute.
Shut up.
Hurry!
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Heat it.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
Of course.
A pot with green... What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
It's green, right? It's gotta be Gak.
Nickelodeon
Don't
Gak.
say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Iba? Hey, Iba! Iba!
Game over.
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
Great. That was nothing. Passed out like 3 minutes. What else? What else is there? Ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
There is something.
Something like this? Take this! Ugh! Do not me. Be more careful.
Sorry.
She passed
sorry.
like she passed out like 3 times. Yeah.
Date, there's no...
Shit. This...
Game over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I should probably save one of these times. I should probably save. Saving might be a good idea. The crash would have been crazy.
Oh, when...
Yeah. forgot what I did. Oh, the picture. Right. Moving on. Even when your hope is gone. Well, okay, the soup didn't do anything. And it was gone. Oh wait, there's a book right here. 2 books.
A book.
Why is it taking that amount of time? There. Okay, nothing. Maybe another book needs to be kept toward.
A book.
Because it's taking more time.
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Great. I mean, but I'm getting closer. So that's that. Do I have to do anything with a pot?
There is some
Stick hand in, there's not gonna be anything. I think that's a red herring.
There is some
Prevent the view from...
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant...
A desk fan.
Huh.
Give me... My phone is ringing. Give me a sec. I knew something was sounding weird. Hello? That was a scam call. The thing is, yeah, someone was calling me, and they're saying they were from TikTok, and they're like, "Are you from?" They couldn't even pronounce. They got my company name right, but they couldn't pronounce it, and I was like, this sounds.
It's a ceiling.
Like, email me. I don't think anybody should be calling for business no more. Unless you're expecting a call, yeah, I don't think anybody should should do any calls anymore. Or, like, accept calls. Or if they want to do something... Wait.
4 minutes.
It's a pot. It appears to be...
Maybe a soybean stick?
Yeah.
It might also be...
Yeah, like
a turtle ninja.
If I wanted to deal with people, then I would hear him out. But I'm like, no, I am not expecting this call. You got my name right. You got my studio name right. But the problem is, like, it's crazy that they got my phone number. But I'm pretty sure everything's on the dark web now. And I'm like, whatever. Let me just shrink this.
What? What is that?
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
Why can't I? Of course. Okay, I'm forced to do a timey. Close the curtain. Yeah.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kind of cute.
You are insane.
That was the freaking... Wasn't that Rohan's eye?
What? That's...
Hitomi? A book. Ah! What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the pornomags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different.
Okay, we're getting closer.
You have 3 minutes, Tate.
Calm down, calm down. Oh, I don't interact with that.
A book.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
Also, the guy that was calling sounded vaguely Indian. So I'm like, I'm getting scammed. I was like, I'm getting scammed. If I wasn't doing anything else, I would ask for more information. But I'm like, I'd rather go back to playing this game than figure out what this scam is about.
A skull. I do not see the body.
Might as well talk to him.
It's Hitomi.
Kiss her. Touch her.
Where?
Well, maybe her...
Her stomach, right?
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now? Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Awesome. I did it for the timing. The positive timing.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now?
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was...
Okay, I might have to do something with the skull. Maybe if I throw the... Maybe if I throw the something at her.
A skull.
Throw it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the
Dead. It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
Okay, that was good. I guess. I gotta find something quick to get rid of this timing.
A switch. This switch again. Last time we handled it in a different manner.
That was then. This is now.
But there are thorns. You are aware that I am the one who feels the pain.
It's fine. It'll only hurt for a bit, then it'll be better.
Only hurt for a second.
Oh, it doesn't hurt. The light has turned on.
Oh.
What?
Who is that?
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
What do I do?
Are you serious? shut up. I'll lock.
Stop right there!
What? Hey, second time. Second time's the charm. Yeah, that scam call was a New York number too, which was
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered. He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
That can't be.
What? Boss is the killer?
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
Or Peter. Or Pewter.
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
No
Good
way.
idea.
That Somnium was,
Not here.
that Somnium was pretty annoying, I guess. Because it was basically messing around with as much things as possible.
Where is she?
I thought it was testing how much I paid attention. Or how much I knew the story from, like, the previous timeline. So I tried to, mess with as much as I can that was related. But I don't think it mattered. Or maybe it mattered in different timelines. Could have been worse, yeah. Maybe, like, tearing up the books or throwing a skull against the wall. I thought that suit would do a lot more than it did. Or, like, the painting, but whatever. It could have been worse, yeah.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
Here's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Oh yeah, Pewter also saw that as well. Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here. Well, yeah, of course, I think Boss would know. Would know Falco.
Maybe if you get a high score, you get a clue.
Do you really think that is the case?
Yeah.
This isn't
Well, 89 was a cop at some... Yeah, 89 was a cop during, while Boss was still there. Well, we don't know when Boss joined, but Boss was around, like, 6 years ago. And the killing was 6 years ago, so Boss was... And Boss knew about the killings. and covered it up. Because Falco said, yeah, they covered up all of my killings because I am a policeman, and that would destroy the face of the police.
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram, some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
Or maybe that Tanuki has nothing to do with it. Soccer ball. Probably not a clue.
Hey, I know you're hiding something, Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
A mannequin, but he's a cop. I trust him.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Why would that matter?
There's nothing over here. Back to the wall, not a clue.
Damn it, boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone. Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
You sound drunk yourself.
The wine bottle is not relevant. Oh, it's a key. This key.
I got it. I found it. This must be the key to solving the mystery.
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
There's a smaller one inside. It was a smaller one inside. Open up the. There was a smaller one. I wonder if it'll stop.
It's mocking me.
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
there's no clue inside the Matryoshka chair. Same Christmas tree as usual. I can't find any clues. Maybe the posters. No clues here. Not clue. Nothing to do with the mask. Nothing to do with the map. I feel L. Snowboard. Boss secret. I feel like the most obvious thing in the room.
Anna, can you hack this PC?
I will try. Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
Sosajima. Why?
Oh. Why would boss
Why?
do this?
Boss?
The case remains unsolved. Sure, I'll save. Locked. What do you mean? Wait. This is locked. To proceed, you must play through more of the story. Okay. Got to go back now again. I'm like, what? I guess I'm supposed to like play on moments that split off like this. Like Iris of Somnium, yeah. I guess since it split off like this, begin sync. Okay, let's try this one. Huh. Okay, I guess I did the wrong one. What about this one? Leads open, undiscovered. Okay. Do you go the sad route or the happy route? I'm curious. Hello? Who is this? Dude, that is so dystopian. Like, I heard an AI voice. And that's not the dystopian part about it. It was an AI voice that was tripping up in their speech to make it sound more natural. And I'm like, that. So like, just realized both pass is Iris' Somnium, yeah. So let's see, where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. Happy Somnium or sad Somnium? Let's go to sad. Let's continue with the sad Somnium. Well, let's go with the happy one. Maybe we can go to the happy one. So, because I'm getting tired. Well, actually, no. Let's do the sad. Actually, no. Let's do the sad one because it's more tonally consistent. I feel like that's more tonally consistent. Okay.
A double. A double.
The best way to play the game is to not play at all.
It doesn't open.
Okay, I guess.
A double door.
Guess we'll tackle it.
Stop that.
Okay, guess we'll just the TV it is.
A CRT.
Let's hit it.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so... What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Huh.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Unlocked. Blow it up. Blow what up? Use the gun.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Let's try something that isn't.
A full body. A double.
That seemed like the best idea.
5 minutes left out there.
I see many objects in the room.
A lot of investigation.
A shelf.
Smell it. I don't think they'll do anything. Investigate the bottle. Investigate the TV. I think anything that'll do anything, it'll be the gun.
A revolver.
Shoot it.
I do not see any books.
Just try it.
All right, I'll get. As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
Where would we find a bullet? I guess in the medicine shelf.
A double.
Oh, I thought I used the tiny.
A shelf. It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
Okay,
There
good.
does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf.
Smell, investigate the bottle. Oh, pull it up.
What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Mental lock 3. Tear and stab it. We're okay, so got a reference book in the operating table. I think we might tear and stab some. Well, nothing in the operating table, so let's look at the reference book. We can probably tear and stab a reference book, which is somewhere around here.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with...
Rip.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Well, we tore it, but where's the stabbing?
Butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
What? That... whatever. We got a gas canister, TV. Oh, TV's over there. What's next? Can't really do anything with TV. I mean, there's a locker right there. I guess I'll have to do something with the locker. Why is it checked?
Just a locker. Just a locker.
I'm gonna get rid of this.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Let's grab that knife.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Push in. No. Seppuku. I don't think that's helpful. I'd rather throw it.
Like this? What?
Very comical.
I only threw it lightly.
Hey, we did the stabbing.
An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Okay, so it's basically a murderer. Okay, I get the picture. It's basically a murderer, like, escalating its level of desensitization to murder. Shoot and kill. Okay, shoot and kill. But I still need that. I still need a whatchamacallit. TV, there's a cat. Gas canister, I can't really... Okay, what's around me? Torso. Potentially a psychopath. Yeah, that's... I remember that's a typical escalation of psychopaths. I've heard about that before, like years ago. Like they start killing, not bugs per se, but they start killing things that that starts off small, but then they escalate. Okay, I guess I'll check out the oil drum.
3 minutes, Date.
Hold on, hold your horses.
An oil drum. I need a it's since because it has a torso in it, yeah. It has like something in it. An oil. Take the lid off. Kick. I feel like... Wait, what's it asking? Shoot and kill. Shoot and kill what? I feel like this has nothing to do. A naked... That's a cat. What am I supposed to do with a cat, dude? Okay, I want to do something with a gun. I guess I have to explore a little bit. With this oil drum. An oil... Look inside. Take lid off. Of course it won't budge. No use. I cannot take...
Maybe we don't have to open it.
An oil drum.
What are you talking about? This? I've had a feeling.
I don't...
Is it just heavy or is it built into the... What could be inside?
Unknown. An oil drum.
Fine. What a Japanese way of censorship.
What does this mean?
Oh, bullets. Awesome.
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
You have less than 2 minutes, Date.
Shut up.
Hurry.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
A revolver.
goes down the barrel. Shoot.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
This is one messed up Looney Tunes game. Oh, she's making out with the body. Shoot and kill. That's crazy. Shoot the cat. Huh. This isn't the timeline where he dies.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Tsujima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Tsujima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him too.
Did that happen in reality?
Tsujima got a choke. Tsujima got a feminine body and a choker.
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts. It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
We went silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Peter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and head to the sink room next door.
Putting me to sleep when I wasn't expecting it?
So, how's your left eye?
You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
You know a politician?
Yeah, I
named
know
So?
his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
About the Nile message with Oda.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile.
Oh, I remember that. You remember that? I do.
I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
With the same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Man, I should have chose the other timeline when we were friends.
Yes.
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
You dweeb.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Head to the diner.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Awesome. I found the right thing to ask and skip all the fluff dialogue.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not. But you better keep your promise.
Man, I'm the bad guy here. Think about the Nile message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
There's a first time for everything, yeah.
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
Ah, this is a setup.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
This is a setup. Again. Again. Oh, but now we know where they are. Because you get tricked in both timelines. Oh, that's so funny.
Head's pounding. What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the lock.
Little bastard.
I don't know, but afterward he ran off with Iris.
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
And then they get kidnapped.
You witch! You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
No, not her.
Ota.
Oh wow, the mother was right.
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Iba.
Again? Okay, moving on.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Of course he is. What?
Date.
Alright, yep. Really hear it. Reach the bridge. Again! Again! Oh wait. We're here like an hour before. Okay, cool.
You okay?
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
Yeah, so they're still alive because I was knocked out for an hour less than the previous timeline. 1 hour sure makes a difference. Police headquarters. I guess I lost them.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras.
How convenient.
They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
That taser took him out, yeah.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
You have a lot of weird things. Wouldn't be hiding a polar bear costume around here, would you? Anything about the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet.
Also took Iba out, yeah.
Date, Iba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues. You should ask Iba about that.
Yes, I've already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection.
No, actually. Currently.
Yeah. I want to hear a representative.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okiura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
Like, why is it her
Mizuki's at
in
home.
the, in Marble?
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
Oh yeah, one of her... one of her oh man, she's not gonna be an idol with one eye.
So, Sajima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Yeah, that does not look... So Sojima has some breasts, if that's him.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
So, yeah, are we just not gonna notice that? That he has, like, freaking a choker and breasts?
Why not ask So
Feminine,
about it?
and feminine breasts?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
How about Iris?
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Everything about that is weird, yeah.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
Have you contacted Hitomi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
I should go investigate.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
Citra Hospital. Let's talk to Mayumi. Meow.
Are you okay?
Oh, that's like... Hey,
Date.
you're not Mayumi. I thought she would be here.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine.
Iris's damaged iris will be fine.
After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
You mean your shoulder? Because your right one is busted.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
About Iris.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it. But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
About Ota. I don't think she would.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Oda saved Iris, didn't he?
Well,
I
he
heard the
stepped
police
up.
talking about it.
He did better than like last sticking around. Well, he didn't leave her behind, but she still got her left eye removed.
If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
So, I'll say goodbye.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
He got emotionally wrecked.
I should go.
Yeah, I don't really care about her alibi or whatever. Bye. Bye. I know what happens when I'm around her. She won't stop talking. Next. Oh, look at her. She's happy now.
Who might you be?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday.
What happened?
I gave you my card?
She freaking did the, Men in Black thing.
Oh. So, how can I help you?
Wait, about that photo.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo towards
This
me.
is a family photo from when Ota was still small. I wanted to look at it again.
What's wrong with her dad?
I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband.
What the heck is
and
going on
Ota.
with the husband?
They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. They were always smiling. I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife.
What's going on with the dad?
Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but...
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
That dad looks like a Mickey Mouse character. Is it just me, or is the dad's, his eyes are like, I don't know what's going on with his eyes. It's a brow, he constantly looks evil, with the Hitler stash and the smile, crooked smile. Where's your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita Takaro.
Okay, there we go. He just has a cartoony face. I was like, what am I looking at?
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
Okay.
What? What is going on here?
I was like looking at his face. I'm like, why does he look so gross?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother. Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris. I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night.
Man.
I was asleep. I was dreaming.
What the heck is going on with Iris?
Dreaming?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school. I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him.
Put her in the Somnium.
I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. Ah, that's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Thermo on.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
No!
Dementia.
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from.
What weird comments?
Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years. Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming. And then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Okay, that makes sense. Because earlier she said that her husband's out to get something. Wait, she's cutting vegetables. This is the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Dang, that's crazy. Meow. Okay, I guess we'll just skim past here.
2 cars.
And then call it a stream.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
1 van and 1 station wagon.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday.
Well, we finally know where her husband's been at. 6 feet under.
The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
Huh. I guess it makes sense for I guess that's the father's alibi, I guess. The father's alibi.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on. The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident. Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Yeah, I collected 100 appendix files.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen. Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
And bodies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car!
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse.
Huh.
Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
It's gonna be nothing. Oh, just blood. Go down.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all.
Because it was the
This
bear.
entire warehouse is clean.
I see.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores.
Yep.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi. Okiura. However, I found the password written directly.
Any progress?
I checked this place point by point.
Aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
Hey. I can't even read that.
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
Wait, crazy. Do you have a family?
No, unfortunately, I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
Hey, small talk.
No, nothing so far.
Hey, he's cool with the employees. I like that. Yeah, there's something else.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Is it? This dark spot over there. Ceiling crane. Cutting machine has been moved. Workbench.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
No clues. Oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
What part of her looks like a metal tube?
Look at the blood. Evidence. Marker.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
They said something under the boxes on that left. Under the boxes? Okay, it's on the left. Oh, shadow.
It's dark over.
Is it of concern?
Yeah, but without some light, I can't.
I am perfect for times like this.
Huh, there's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate. You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki. But eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
Thinking emoji.
It's freezing.
Date, we've examined everything of interest here.
I agree.
Oki Man chocolate. Who here likes Oki Man chocolate? Alright. Meow.
How did you get in?
Hopped over the fence.
Awesome.
That's trespassing, you know.
My baseball landed in your backyard. I was just trying to get it back.
Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be it. How do I? Okay, menu. We shall continue this Friday. This is the more interesting timeline. Being honest. The sad timeline, but the more interesting timeline. Stretch. But I shall. Alright, this depressing episode so far is over. Yeah, this depressing episode. Now we're gonna get to Friday to continue the depressing episode. Anyway. Alright, peace. Imagine you started this timeline. I think I would still be interested. I'd be way more interested. Probably. The last timeline I was like, what is even going on here? for real. This timeline, I'm like, okay, this is cool.